Honorable Yakubu Barde, representing Chikun, Kajuru Federal Constituency of Kaduna State, has called on the federal government to legalize the use of guns as a result of insecurity in the country. According to him, every Nigerian should have a gun just like people have mobile phones, so that whenever they are faced with threats, they can be able to defend themselves. Now, we have with him Honorable Barde with us on the studio. Good morning, sir. Are you there?
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. Good, good. Good to have you on the show. We are quite concerned, especially about the Kajuru local government. So much has been happening lately. The emir was recently kidnapped with 10 members of his family. That's where the 145 pupils of Bethel High School were kidnapped. There's a lot of farmers are scared. Why is your community so attractive to these bandits? What's going on over there?
Yeah, I thank you for this privilege. I think what's happening in my constituency is because my local government, they have people and Kajuru are closer with the town. And you agree with me, every development is pushing towards my local government. Now, what has made it very attractive, I want to guess, is because of its closeness to town, and because we have a lot of arable land where a lot of people farm. The bandits have found these areas to be very good abode for them to hide, so that when they want to strike in the town, they have a close distance or a short distance.
How do you sleep at night, knowing that representatives from your area, people you are representing, they are the reason you are getting paid, they are the reason you are working, they are unable to sleep with their eyes closed in their environment, and they are watching you right now, they are waiting to hear what you will say to them, that how are you feeling? That's one. Number two, sir, is it that our intelligence cannot trace money when paid to them? Is it that when you pay the ransom, that money disappears from the face of the earth? Is it not possible to have the codes and have banks and have people trace that money and always find who spent the money?
Thank you. That's a very intelligent question, especially the last one you asked. Because I've advocated in several forums that except the government is hiding something, or we are not serious, or pay lip service to this matter of insecurity. Now you said, how am I feeling? My sister, I am saddened. I wept when I went to Kajuru. I wept because that kid, the emir that was kidnapped, he's 80-something years old. I know him. I know him as far back as 1992. 92. When I was a local government chairman in Chikun, he was one of the district heads. That was as far back as 1997. So he's a father to me. And I know how fragile the health situation was at that time in Chikun. I can only pray, because I know he will not get his medication in the forest. He had a grandson who was just a year old. I'm a parent. You think I have peace?
Let me go.
If I have peace, then I'm not human. Yeah. I remember when there was, I'm called every day. In fact, the trauma I suffered the day the Bethel Baptist students were taken. A woman called me as early as 8 a.m. I didn't have her number. And the question she asked me, Honorable, so we have voted you for our children to be killed, to be kidnapped? If you were my shoe, what answer will you give her?
How has your investigation within the community, what result have you gotten? What solutions have they given you on how to better secure themselves?
I remember before, when this issue of insecurity started, it started like it was cattle rustling. And when the people realized that cattle rustling were not bringing enough money, or the cattle were no longer available, and because they have become used to stolen money, they now went into the kidnapping of people. Now, I will tell you, with all sincerity, some people who are very gullible within the communities have also joined them. That's just the truth. And that's a very unfortunate incident. I will tell you an incident where a young man within the community connived with the bandits to come and kidnap the person who sold the property. And he even told the kidnappers how much he sold the property. And they kidnapped him and they asked him exactly that amount that he got by selling that property. Wow. Now, you see, this is a very dangerous trend. Because if we have insiders who are conniving with them, then I think solution is far-fetched. We are not very close to it.
You are our representation. Those people I see in those pictures, they are trusting and believing that you are fighting for them. And by so doing, it's either we're saying, you know what, this administration and this presidency is not doing what we want them to do. What tools do you have at your disposal as a lawmaker? And is there a disunity or unity between those of you and your colleagues to ensure that, listen, if they cannot fix it on the lower level, from the top we can fix this problem? I mean, is there something from you that I can do from the National Assembly level?
Because your answers sound like you're like us, citizens, but you are more powerful than us. You're a representative.
My sisters, let me be very, very honest with you. I think I always say I wish somebody would love this country. People in leadership, I don't want to exonerate myself, but do we have sincerity in governing this country? Do we really have? Simple thing like religion, simple thing like ethnicity will make some of us to be not to be loyal to the country, not be taught to be patriotic to the country. I will tell you, I've seen frustration among my peers where logic overtakes everything. Simple thing that we can be united. Somebody will tell you, no, Mr. President is from my religion, Mr. President is from my section, or no, he's from my party. I think it's very unfortunate, and I'll tell you, I personally feel that frustration. Because if you don't have unanimity in taking action, then there can be no solution.